Morning, everybody. How was everybody's weekend? We had a really good weekend. Kicked off with the Nimitz Golf Classic out at Boot Ranch. Raised some more money for the Nimitz Museum. We're figuring it had to be over $400,000 is our best calculation from the auction. Maybe upward to $500,000, I'm hoping. A lot of money between the auction, the party, the whole sponsorships. A lot of money came in for a very, very good cause, and a good time was had by all as well. So it was a wonderful weekend.
Welcome to McDonald's, South Dakota.
Large Diet Coke, please.
108 at the first window, thank you.
Thank you. And one of my kids wanted to have a party at the house, sleepover. I was like, you know, we just don't need that at this age and the stage of our lives. So how about we go get a hotel? So I don't think we've ever done that in town that I can think of. We got a hotel room, and just right here, like a mile and a half from the house, and it was wonderful. Matter of fact, it was so much fun that the next night Wes said, I wouldn't mind extending our stay. Let's just stay another night. And I was like, you know, that's a great idea, because it was just so peaceful, more than anything else. We were able to really just relax. I hate to say it, but get caught up on some work, but the kind of work we wanted to do, you know. There's certain things you just really enjoy doing. Are these nickels? I think they are. There you go. Thank you.
Thank you.
Things I wanted to do. So it was great. Very productive. You know, that time when it's just quiet and you can get on the computer, the laptop while you watch TV and just blow it up. Hello. Thank you, sir. You too. So it was a great weekend. So one thing that I worked on over the weekend, a little bit at least, was I made my first lay flat image on Instagram. Don't know how many of you hang out over on the gram, but Instagram is very much a magazine, and they really enjoy beautiful, beautiful images. And some of the best creators out there, in my opinion at least, make these beautiful, just still images of, you can tell they're looking down on something, with beautiful colors and an interesting mix, kind of a curated collection of things, be it inspirational, beautiful, fashion, kitchen, it could be anything, whatever they're interested in. So I said, okay, I want to take my hand at a lay flat image. So, following the advice of Miss Jenna Kutcher, who is amazing. If you don't follow her on Instagram, you ought to consider it. JennaKutcher, no relation to Ashton. She recommends that you just take a poster board, basically, and shoot down on it. You don't have to have the most perfect white surface. You just shoot on a perfect white surface, such as a disposable poster board. You get it dirty, you throw it out, and you get another one. So I did that, and it made me think about, and I was listening to Social Media Examiner, as I always do on Monday morning, so I can let y'all know of any major updates in the social media world over the past 7 days. And they were talking about Instagram's algorithm, and that they've been the most forthcoming, really, of anyone to come out and talk about what the algorithm is. But really nothing shocking. It's, you know, how often you interact with content. So, be it Facebook or Instagram, you know, if we're friends on there and you like to see my content, then you need to like it, share it, comment on it. And that way Facebook or Instagram know you enjoy this. They'll show you more of it. Because the truth is, there's just way more than anyone can view. There's just too much content. There's not too much good content, but there's too much content. So they said not only that, but they did throw an interesting one in that made sense. It said how often you're tagged in photos with other people. So if my friend Tammy is tagged in a lot of my photos, she's more likely to see my content than otherwise. Which makes sense, right? Because that indicates that we have a relationship if I'm tagging someone in photos. Of course, they said this could lead to abuse, and has. People have gone through and tagged people that aren't in photos just to try to catch their eye, or to have them show up more to their fans or followers. But, you know, the truth is, you go in there and you remove that tag, it would stand to reason that Instagram's not going to take kindly to that, and they're going to see people removing your tags. That would not bode well for you. So don't do spammy, stupid things, and Instagram won't be mad at you. So that's kind of obvious, right? So the funny thing that I wanted to share with you as we wrap up today was the difference between Facebook and Instagram. I remember when my daughter Savannah first started teaching me about this, because I was just putting various things on Instagram. Really, they weren't very different than what I put on Facebook. And I always at least understood one thing, which is Instagram is a photo. Unless you do one of those little albums, which you can swipe through, and occasionally those are fine. But here's what I find a lot of moms, folks my age, do, and it makes me crazy because I know how bad it is for their feet and in general. They go to an event and they post photo after photo after photo after photo on Instagram. Have you guys ever seen that? I know you have, and you instantly think, oh, mom post. You know, that's just not what Instagram is. If you want to do that, it's all good, but you go do that on Facebook. You make an album. That's a Facebook thing. Instagram, it took me a while to get all the details on this in my head. Instagram is one beautiful photo. Think of Instagram as a magazine. You got one shot, one beautiful photo. Then you write your captions, use your hashtags, which is why I love that they have now added stories, because my daughter Celie said, oh, they shouldn't take that away from Snapchat. That's Snapchat's thing. Why do they have to steal from them? And I said, you know, in reality, Instagram to me needs stories more than anyone else does. Facebook, I don't know if stories will ever be good or popular, because to me, all of my Facebook is stories. It's whatever I'm doing. I don't feel the need on Facebook to perfect things and to have this one perfect photo as in a magazine. That's an Instagram thing. So on Instagram, now that you can have stories, if you want to just show something funny that's happening in your world, that's not an Instagram post. It's not a beautiful photo, but it is an Instagram story. So now you can do both. People really look at Instagram stories a lot. They get a lot of eyeballs, and that's, I think, the fun side of Instagram. That's the less serious, don't take yourself so seriously side. So you remember on Instagram, if you go to a concert, do not make 5 posts on Instagram, one after the other, a different angle of the concert, or you are giving yourself up that you're a 50-year-old mom. You're telling the world right there. A blurry photo, if that. Or your kids at a band concert. Do not put photo after photo after photo after photo, or moving into the dorm. One photo. Go for your best one photo. That's your Instagram post. If you want to do an album, go on over to Facebook. That's where you do funny, clever, silly albums, real life. If you want to do real life on Instagram, you can do it, but you do it in your stories, right? So that's the combination there. Instagram is one beautiful photo, fun stuff in your stories. Facebook, throw it all out there. Do whatever you want. So why would you use stories on Facebook? I'm not quite sure yet. We'll check back and see how that goes. Hope you have a wonderful week. I will give you guys who stayed on with me to the end here a sneak peek of something fun that should be happening. Coco has a new goodie special ordered from Etsy. So I think you can probably picture we have a photo shoot coming today with the beans. Yes, we do. And her brother Frankie should be here. He's supposed to fly in on July 6th. Look at that precious monkey. He's going to be coming in on July 6th, and it's so sweet. The lady, the breeder of him and Coco, said that the airlines is not flying cargo right now with pets, so she's literally going to fly him down, get on a short layover, and turn around and fly back home to Colorado the same day. But she is bringing Frankie in person, well cared for, on July 6th, so stay tuned for that. Should be good. Talk to y'all later. Bye.